report that says your Uber driver could be getting paid well below minimum wage.
This comes as they call for legislative changes that could protect workers in a growing sector of our economy. CTV's John Woodward spoke with drivers this morning. And John, what did they tell you?
Michelle, they say when you consider the total amount that they're working and waiting for rides, the amount that they get paid per hour is just $6.37 an hour. And while the apps that are sending them that are sending them business are profiting handsomely.
People can't survive off of this kind of thing.
A group of advocates and drivers gathered in Queen's Park this morning to say that current gig worker rules are driving them into poverty.
I recently went out for a shift last week, a 2-hour shift, and the total earnings for that shift were $5.40. So I can speak in experience that we are facing a crisis.
At issue, their claim that drivers regularly make less than Toronto's minimum wage of $16.55 an hour. They say their study indicates that ride-hail drivers' median pay is actually $6.37 an hour. And the difference is going into app companies' pockets to the tune of $200 million a year. The report's authors said their estimate is in line with others in California, which was $6.20 an hour, Seattle, which was $9.63 an hour, and Denver at $5.49 an hour.
That's just the median. That represents the middle. About half of hourly earnings by this measure are lower. There is no floor. Right now, Toronto drivers can and do make far less.
The report, a reaction to a PR campaign by Uber that claimed drivers got upwards of $30 per engaged hour.
That number sounds good. In fact, it sounds roughly double than the province's minimum wage. But it's not. It leaves out crucial information.
Crucial information that leaves out the expenses of driving a vehicle and that drivers sit for a long time without getting notifications of a customer pickup and don't get paid for that time. MPPs here at Queen's Park will be discussing this issue in committee, and also there's pressure on the city to reinstate that cap on Uber drivers that it had. Another issue is categorizing these drivers as employees could give them more benefits. That's the approach that British Columbia has taken. And the drivers are prepared to go farther, saying that they plan a strike.